Hi, I'm Rosemarie from the Unfinished Lesson, and this is part 2 of a series looking at practice pouches, which is part of a multifaceted practice strategies approach in the studio. In our previous video, we talked about and looked at what are some of the things to include in a practice pouch. If you haven't watched that, I'm going to drop the link below. Please make sure that you watch it. I've given you some ideas of what I include and also why I include them. In this video, we're going to take a look at basically like inexpensive options for how to put together a practice pouch. Putting together this support system or these tools for your students should not be expensive. It's fine if you had one student. Then if you spend $5, $10 on the student, it's nothing, right? But if you are multiplying this by 15, 30, 40, however many students you have, it adds up quickly. And we want to make sure that we keep our profit from tuition, that we keep it in mind as we create this. So honestly, there's two places that I go in order to create things for a practice pouch. I look at what I already have on hand. So if I was still travel teaching and I knew that we were going to be doing something that was going to require lined paper or blank paper, I would ask the parents probably to make sure that they had it on hand. A lot of my families had those things, but then I would also make sure that I had some in my travel bag with me so that whoever didn't have them, we could just get going. It wasn't going to be a big deal. The other option is to purchase from inexpensive sources. So you could go to the dollar store. I happen to like Dollar Tree. It's clean, it's well lit, it's organized, the prices are good, and they have a really great selection. I have found, at least before the pandemic, I found that they had a good selection of school supply type stuff, and typically that's what we're using. So as you think about the things that you need to purchase, think about where's the best place to get them, and how can I source these so that it's not that I'm spending tons of money, right? We don't need anything super fancy. We don't need anything super expensive. We can save a lot of that money on other things like sheet music, on repertoire, on things that are going to help our students a lot, and then we can save some money here. All right, so this is a super short video. All I want you to do today is look at that list and think about where in your area, or if you want to order online, where can you get these sourced for the best price? You want good quality, but you don't want to have to spend a lot of money on them. Okay, and take a look at what you already have. I talked about points cards before. I happen to have a lot of cue cards from, I don't even know why I had cue cards, to be honest, but I had a lot of them and I thought, well, why don't I just use those? So take a look, see what you already have, and then make a list of where you're going to go to source the rest of the materials for your practice pouch. All right, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that this goes really well. Let me know some of your favorite places to get some of your studio supplies, those non-music studio supplies that we like using. Okay, so let me know in the comments below, and I am looking forward to seeing you at the next video.